I'm live again, and today I'm in the car. I don't know if there is somebody who is coming live. Can you hear me? Is my audio okay? Is my audio okay? Can somebody hear me? I'll just wait for a minute or so to see who is joining. Hello. Today I'm in the car and it is a little bit hot. It is a little bit hot. Today the weather is hot. I don't know. I think now the summer is officially coming. Let me wait for a moment to see if there are some people who are joining. I'm waiting. I have now done 2 lives and I like it. I think I will be doing more of it. And I had some people who have been really wanting me to talk on twin flames, and I have been getting much of interest from many people. I have another channel where I talk about twin flames, although I have not posted for some time now, but I have a lot of requests and I have a lot of people interested in twin flame. Hi, Pixel. Hello. Hello, those who are joining. Today I'm doing a different kind of live. Just to tell you, I'm in the car. I am coming from work and I thought that the weather is nice. Instead of going inside to do a live, let me do in the car, but it is hot and I don't want to open the windows, otherwise you'll hear noises. Is my audio okay? Hi, Oxen, Oxys, that's right. Ah, hello, I can see more people joining. Are you okay? My audio is fine? Okay, okay. So today I'm doing a different kind of topic here because I have really gotten a lot of interest from people wanting to me to talk on twin flames, and I have another channel where I talk more of that, and I am feeling that I am also getting that push to talk on that uh, uh, kind of awakening. I don't know if there are some people who have experienced that kind of awakening uh, by twin flame, because I think I'll be doing more content on that. If you haven't, you can also stay and listen. There are many kind of awakenings, or there are many forms of how people come into awakening. And one of the forms that people come to awakening is twin flame, a soul that will activate you to come to an awakening. And there are many souls who have been awakened in that way. And I think I'm not exaggerating when I say that coming to an awakening through a twin flame, through the catalyst of a twin flame, it is one of the hardest awakening that you can ever go through. It is one of the hardest awakening that you can ever go through. Just to make things clear, if you have been activated through a twin flame, I want to remind you that is not a romantic story that you have to dwell in or you should be dwelling in. The reason why you get stuck in a twin flame journey, it is because of dwelling on the roman- romantic story of that awakening. It is not about a romantic experience. That is a serious thing. That is about your awakening. That is about the expansion of your soul. You are called into your ascension or into your spiritual growth by another soul. And when you are called by being activated by another soul, don't dwell on the story of the romance. If you are dwelling on the story of the romance, you are going to get stuck. You are going to stay in the dark night of the soul and you are not going to get out. You are going to keep spiraling, going round and round, and you are not going to get out. And the pain of your suffering will be more and more until you understand the reason of that triggering or that catalyst. It is not about the romance. It is not about being with your twin. It is about you as a divine feminine coming into your highest version, coming into your divine femininity, coming into your authentic version. It is you tapping into that. For a long time, or even in my other channel, I talk about the twin flame and the twin flame journey, but without my face, without my identity, just a faceless audio. You know what? When you do a faceless audio, because I could not accept it. I could not accept the journey. To me, it was bringing a lot of shame. It was bringing a lot of shame, a lot of deep wounds. And it is until I started now working on that and embracing that journey as my own ascension and working on those wounds that were being brought up that I had my inner union. So if you are a divine feminine and you are going through pain and suffering, there is a possibility, which should be even your goal, to come into inner union. That is the only way that you are going to bring peace. That is how you are going to bring your life back in order. Are you getting me? I don't know if there are any divine feminines or people who are divine feminines, because it is the divine feminines who happen to be looking for this kind of information, who is there. And if you happen to be there and you have a question, just put your question. I will answer. If you have a question, I will answer. But what I'm saying is that if you don't get out of the story of romance, of the romantic uh, experience with your twin, you will never get out of the suffering. You will just extend your dark night of the soul. You have to come to oneness. You have to come to inner union. You have to start understanding why you are on this journey and why you are activated. You are just activated so that you begin to ascend as a soul. You begin your spiritual journey. You begin your spiritual growth. You are activated to go for you to go through a spiritual growth. It is not about a romantic. Uh, story. So if you stay on the romantic story, you are going to get stuck. And that is where many divine feminine get stuck. They get stuck and you have suffering and you experience emotional pain because you are not working through the journey. You are just getting stuck in that story of the romance. If you are still in addictive energy, it is time that you start knowing what to do to get out of that addiction. And I understand if you are in addiction energy, I really understand. I really feel for you. We have all been there, but it is all happening for a reason. It is just your mind, or it is just your ego, or it is just your mind body that is getting addicted to the story. And you really have to know a way to detox yourself and get out of that addiction, because until you get out of that addiction, you cannot be able like uh, you cannot be able to work on yourself so that you grow, so that you expand, so that you ascend. And if you are not doing ascension work, if you're not working on yourself, you will be stuck with suffering. So I don't know if somebody is getting me, and I don't know if somebody have been in this journey or in that journey of the twin flame, or if somebody have had an ascension through twin flame. I don't know, you can type, and if you have any question, just ask. Just ask. So you are called in a twin flame journey so that you rise to your highest version. So that you rise to your authentic self. Are you getting me? It is really getting hot. Yeah. So if you have found yourself in a twin flame journey, you have to start working on yourself. You have to start working on your inner union. You have to start detoxing, getting out of the story, the romantic story about you and your twin. And you, as the divine feminine, this is your own awakening. It is not the awakening of another. So you don't have to keep on looking for information about what your divine masculine is doing or going through. That does not matter. What matters is that you are in an awakening. You have been awakened, and you start detoxing to get yourself out of that story, and you start focusing on your awakening. And it is really getting hot and uncomfortable here in the car. I don't know if it was a good idea to make a video here in the car, but anyway, the whole thing is that you have to rise to your authentic version, to your highest version as a divine feminine if you have found yourself in a twin flame journey. And you have to start working towards your inner union. Yeah, because the moment you come into inner union, that is the place you are going to find your peace. You have to start working on coming to oneness. If there is some healing that you need to do, which I find that it is, I know that some people say that you don't need healing, but until you come to that point where you specifically say you don't need healing, it is because you have done some healing, like to clear some blocks. Many people need healing at least so that they clear whatever is blocking them from rising, beliefs, mindsets. Yeah. Okay, I will be signing off. I don't know if there is somebody with a question before I sign off because it is really getting hot. I cannot stay for half an hour here and I cannot open the window. Uh, Hi, Pixel and Oxy. Yeah, hi to you. Uh, does someone has a question on that? If you have a question, just type. Otherwise, yeah, I'll be signing off. And if you like to work with me, just check on my website. Yeah, and I have a group where you can check if you like to join or any way that I can help you. Yeah, if you have a question, you can just type on that. For those who are joining, I see like somebody somebody else is joining. Otherwise, so let me just sign off. And yeah, because it is getting hot, but it was really nice talking on that. And yeah, I'll be talking more on twin flames ascension. The reason that I want to talk on that because I have been on that journey and I am getting people interested on that, and that have been my ascension journey and my ascension path. And I really feel for the divine feminine who go through that journey, especially when they go through alone. And I feel as if we are called to support each other and to help each other on this journey. So the reason that I feel that maybe I should honor that interest and that request that some of you have asked me to, it is because I really resonate with that journey and I know how it is.